Hey everybody, it's Mikayas here, and I am looking forward to this video right here. I struggled for hours and hours and hours on this event, and eventually I came up with the idea of using Poggle in my setup. Now, I know what you're thinking, why Poggle? Why not anything else? Well, the answer is solely his offense up. His offense up, if you can get it off before he dies, is enough to tip the damage over the edge in the beginning before Asajj ramps up to her massive damage. And that lets you get through Padme quickly enough to get the ball rolling. And I'm gonna play the video here of how I was able to unlock using a Gear 12 4-piece Asajj, a Gear 12 2-piece General Grievous, and that's only one med pack and the multi-tool. I think it would have been even easier if I could have gotten more med packs on Grievous. I might not have needed this Poggle up trick. And then a Gear 9 B2 Battle Droid, a Gear 8, a Gear 8 Magna Guard, and a Gear 6 level 72 or something Poggle. Okay, now we're gonna go through the mods at the end of the video also after we see the playthrough, and I just want to go over a couple strategy points real quick in the beginning. The goal is to kill Padme first, and then to kill Anakin, and then kill the Frog Wizard, and then GK and Mace, and ideally Mace before GK because his Shatter Point move stuns you and that's no good. So without further ado, here's the playthrough. Alright, and so you can see you dispel the buffs, but then GK cleanses. You can see how weak that Poggle is. He just has to survive that opening salvo from Anakin. He gets the offense up, and that's key. Now we stun Padme because you want to play your stuns, but you also just want to get the damage down on Padme, right? So that gets. I was going for defense down with that AOE. Didn't pan out. Now here I'm debating who to go after, and I decided to just stay on Padme and further charge up Grievous with that crawl move. And I think that's really key. You just have to focus down Padme, and getting that second move from B2 was very clutch. Now Padme is gone, B2's gone, Poggle's gone, he's done his job. You can see we have offense up with Asajj. So now we're going after Anakin to get him out of here. Now I'm nervous here, that's why it's taking a little long to make the moves. I've still got Magna Guard. Magna Guard's good for his stun that he has. That's pretty useful. And here I think I elect to, after much debate, I go for Mace because I don't want him stunning people. And then I take out Anakin with Asajj. And now it's on to the Frog Wizard. This is just his dying move. Nothing special about that. I gotta get this guy down, and I keep using the crawl to charge General Grievous up, and I'm hoping for the stun, but I don't get it. And then I just stay on the Frog Wizard with Asajj. Boom, that crit, landing that crit was key to this run. I take a picture because I'm so excited. If I didn't crit there, I don't think this run would have made it. Landing Asajj's crits are very important. She's gonna need high damage, high critical damage, high offense stats, and high critical chance to the extent you can, because you want those crits. And you might think, well, what about crit immunity? What about proccing GK's crit immunity? Well, that won't happen if the buff immunity is landed in the beginning. So and no one gets crit immunity after they're dead either. So, and here we switch to Mace so that we don't get stunned by his weird shatter point mechanic. That AoE was to clear the Foresight off GK also and get some damage in. And now I choose to just stay on Mace. I got the stun there. That was also key. I think if I missed that stun, I would not have won. Then I land another key stun, which was really useful. And it's just GK here. I've got 2. As long as I don't mess up royally, it's in the bag. And I just clear the Foresight off. Basic hits through Foresight on General Grievous. I'm just using basic until he doesn't get that Foresight. Finally break through. No Foresight up. And there you have it. So, just to recap, you take out Padme, focus her down, use a lot of General Grievous's crawl moves. Buff immunity is going to have to land in the right places. Some stuns are going to have to come through, and certain attacks you're going to have to land the crit with Asajj to get that damage if you're trying to force this really low effort. You can see the General Grievous mods. Feel free to pause the video and look at the mods more carefully, but I focus on health on Grievous. It's all health primaries. I think he's got 50k health, which is really good given that he's missing 3 of his med packs. And B2's focused on potency and protection to stay alive because he's so low gear. And I focus on flat protection secondaries on B2 because he's just so low gear that the percentage doesn't help as much. And you can see 20,000 in flat protection on Magna Guard. I really focused on protection secondaries for Magna Guard as my main priority. A little bit of potency in that small set. And Asajj is all damage. I 6E'd extra mods for this so I could get the potency and the crit chance. You can see 13.74% crit chance, 1155. I think it was the special damage, so it's something around, it's over 1,000 physical offense, I think. And Poggle, I just got enough speed, 63 speed, just enough that he'd go, and enough 10,000 protection on him, just enough that he'd go. You can see his 10,000 protection is all from the secondaries from the mods. He's got no actual base protection. And you can see here's Padme, 7 stars in all her glory. So that is it, guys. That is how to do it. That's how to utilize Poggle to get that boost to the offense in the beginning and let Asajj carry the day. Grievous is there mostly for his stuns. He gets some decent damage in. Some of his damage is needed, but he's not the main damage dealer. It's Asajj. And so, I guess that'll just stay paused. That is it, guys. That is how to do it. That is how to utilize even a Gear 6 Poggle and good modding in order to beat an event. And I know that there are RNG points along the way. Like, you need to land those crits at the right time. You need buff immunities to land at the right time. You need stuns to land at the right time. And so keep that in mind. I believe this took me, once I switched to Poggle, it took me about a half hour of RNG, efforts. I'm just constantly restarting when I don't get the right RNGs. If I miss the buff immunity, or if someone dies early, if Poggle doesn't make it to offense up, you just want to restart immediately if those things happen. And that'll save you a lot of time. Don't play through every run because it'll take you hours if you do. And I just want to say that I was actually a fan of this event to an extent because it even allowed the opportunity to sort of clear it with undergeared stuff like I was able to do there. And the reason, like I said, the reason for Poggle, just to recap, the reason for Poggle is the offense up. and I took Dooku out. I tried Dooku for hours, days. I tried using Dooku in that spot, but I actually found Dooku to be not as helpful because I couldn't get enough offense. I was coming just short in the beginning to get through Padme, and his counters would proc the protection up. Every time you attack out of turn, it procs an undispellable protection up, and Anakin would AoE first, and then Dooku would counter that all the time, and then I couldn't get to Anakin fast enough, even after I got through Padme, because of that protection up, and that was no good. So I took Dooku out. I think Poggle's better, and you can see the results for yourself in this video. So give a like, give a subscribe, give a share, unlock your Padme. I'll leave a link to my Discord, and you can direct message me or join my Discord server, and I'd be happy to help anyone who's still struggling to get through the event with whatever advice I can. And I'm just really glad that I was able to unlock Padme and share a neat low-cost strategy with the community. So thanks a lot, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.